Been watching this for 2 months without saying anything. After one assessment, he calls Ryu to him. "Tell me about your training," he says. Ryu describes his routine. Morning practice, kata. Partner work, evening practice. He trains more hours than most students in the dojo. Chiba nods. "And when you train, what are you training?" Ryu is confused. "Technique." Chiba shakes his head slowly. "You are training technique, but technique is the smallest part of what the sword requires." He stands and walks to the dojo floor. "Watch." He takes his sword and performs 100 strikes. Fast, precise, technically perfect. This is not remarkable for Chiba. What Ryu notices is something else. The quality does not change from the first strike to the 100th, not slightly slower, not fractionally less precise. The same, from beginning to end. Chiba sets down the sword. "Now you do 100 strikes." Ryu does. By the 60th, something has changed. Not technically, something underneath the technique. A slight erosion. The effort beginning to show in places the technique cannot hide. Chiba watches the whole thing without expression. The difference between your 60th strike and your first is not technique. Technique is still there. What has changed is the state underneath the technique. The mind holding the technique has softened. He looks at Ryu. "You have been training the technique for 2 years. The mind holding it you have not trained at all." This is the first thing Tanren reveals. You can train for 2 years and never touch what actually breaks under pressure. The technique improves, the body gets stronger. But the thing underneath the mind that holds it all stays exactly as it was when you started. Ryu had good technique. Chiba had watched it for 2 months. What Chiba had also watched was the gap. The small, consistent gap between what Ryu could do in practice and what he actually did when something real was at stake. That gap had nothing to do with technique. "Come back at dawn tomorrow," Chiba said. "Bring your sword.